Thank you everyone for joining today. I'm Selena Urquidez. I'm the Education and Training Coordinator here at the Sonoran Center. I have some quick housekeeping items to go over very briefly. For those of you joining us on Zoom, live captioning is available, and we thank the DRC for providing us with captioners for today. To access the live captions, you can click on the Show Captions button at the bottom of your screen. As a reminder to our presenters, please avoid speaking too quickly so that the captioner can accurately capture what's being said. We ask everyone in the room in person to please place your phones on silent in order to limit interruptions during the presentations. We also ask that audience members on Zoom remain muted with cameras off unless you're going to speak. Today's symposium is being recorded, and all recordings will be available in a couple of weeks once we get them edited. We have a Padlet with accessible versions of our program and our presentation materials. Ava will be dropping a link in the chat for our folks on Zoom. And then for our people here in person, you can see one of our handy dandy agendas, and there's QR codes there where you can download the Padlet as well. Student trainee presentations are going to be done in the style of a data blitz. Each trainee will have about 3 to 5 minutes to present their work. Once everyone's presented, we'll conclude with our in-person poster session, allowing audience members to walk around and browse the posters. You're encouraged to ask questions and engage with in conversation to learn more about work. If you encounter any technical issues on Zoom, please send a message in the chat to Sonoran Center. Okay, thank you for that. Next, I'll hand it off to our director, JC, for our intro.
All right, welcome everyone. I'm JC Farkas. I'm the director here at the Sonoran Center for Excellence in Disabilities, and I'm so excited to have all of you here for our mentors, our families, friends who've come to hear and learn more about all of the work that our student trainees have done this past year. We are fortunate to have students from so many different disciplines, and the program does give you highlights on all the programs they're part of. But from students from the health sciences to main campus and education and family science. And so we're just speech, language, and hearing. I don't want to leave anybody out. But we love that we get to bring students from across campus to really learn about and enter into dialogue about disability issues, what impacts individuals and families and communities, and how they get to be part of whether it's research or outreach activities to begin making a bit of an impact and a difference in access and inclusion for people with disabilities. And so I was once in their shoes. I was the first cohort of trainees over nearly 20 years ago, along with one of our other mentors, Dr. Shirai. We were part of our first cohort here at the Sonoran Center, and the program has come such a long way, especially thanks to amazing staff and faculty who have really helped to support students and grow this program. So enjoy learning about all the work they've done today, and don't forget to also have some refreshments in the back. But let's get started. Yeah.
Thank you. Okay. So before we get started, I'm going to read our land acknowledgement. We respectfully acknowledge the University of Arizona is on the land and territories of Indigenous peoples. Today, Arizona is home to 22 federally recognized tribes, with Tucson being home to the O'odham and the Yaqui. Committed to diversity and inclusion, the university strives to build sustainable relationships with sovereign Native nations and Indigenous communities through education offerings, partnership, and community service. The Sonoran Center for Excellence in Disabilities offers a handful of interdisciplinary trainings for students here on campus, and we even have some students who are not U of A students joining us this year. And our trainees come from a variety of different disciplines. So our goal is to help trainees gain the skills and knowledge to become advocates and leaders in areas of disability, by engaging and exposing them to disability research, practice, and policy. So very quickly, our training programs include our undergraduate certificate. This is a developmental disabilities certificate, which is a year-long 12-unit program. We have undergraduate students engaging in a mixture of research and community-based coursework. Disability Policy Fellowship is designed to enhance the students' knowledge of policy development and policies relevant to individuals with developmental and other disabilities. We also offer a internship option for students to get a chance to develop new skills and work with Sonoran Center staff on a variety of different projects relating to topics such as public health, community outreach, and communications. We have our Dis Capas VIP, a student research program centered around our Dis Capas program. So Dis Capas Disability Experiences in the Borderlands project. And we have our advocates. So these are students who are building skills throughout the spring semester to provide support and feedback to youth with disabilities during our summer work program. The job coaches helping the youth gain workplace experience and skills that they need to gain competitive employment. Okay, so we are going to get started with our presentations. We've grouped our presentations into 4 different categories for today. So we have centering lived experiences of people with disabilities, building an inclusive workforce, improving access to care and services, prevention, safety, and health education. So presenters, when it's your turn, you'll come to the front, introduce yourself, tell us your academic program, which training program for the Sonoran Center you're doing, and then we'll begin your presentation.